Hello friends, in this video we are going to talk about importance of German in Germany. So just to give an example how much German is necessary here is that many Germans do not understand even basic English like give, take. Yeah, only they understand is that please, which is very common, sorry. But if you ask anything like return, give, take, buy, go, come, uh, come is something which is similar in German also, so they might understand. But most of the people do not understand some basic English words also. So if you are coming to Germany and you are planning to have any job which is customer facing, which is facing German facing, where you have to interact with Germans, local people, where you have to face customers, where you have to do end user jobs, and where you need to talk, you must know German. Without German, you will not get any such jobs. So if somebody, or maybe sometimes students, or sometimes people with even IT background or any other background, when they come to Germany, sometimes they think that English is good enough for them to understand, because most of the experience which even I had in different countries, I felt that some level of English is understood by most of the people in the world. So like I have been in multiple countries, so I can, by my own experience, I can say that many people understand English. But here in Germany, and even when I was in Sweden, it's very difficult. Many people do not understand even basic English. Reason being that these governments protect their language and they promote their language. They do not force English language, and they somehow force their own language. This is one reason to protect that. And it is very important. So to some extent I agree with that also, that if they do not protect their language, then it will be very hard. Maybe after 10, 15, 20 years, these languages might disappear. And this is one reason. So if you are coming in IT background or blue collar job, in IT background, if your company is international, so like there are multiple multinational companies. For me, I'm working in a multinational company, and we have our stakeholders located in different parts of the world, whether it is Hungary or China or US or Australia, many other countries. And that's the reason I got my job with my English knowledge itself. But if you are looking for a job, which I also tried in many German companies, smaller German companies, or those companies which have their focus specifically in Germany itself, in that case it was very hard to get even first round of calls. So you won't receive even the first level of call or first interaction with HR. So immediately, as soon as you mention that your German is very basic or A1 or A2, they would mostly reject it. Your CV will not be selected. The minimum German which is required to communicate is B1. But then if you want to be fluent, then you have to go to B2 and C1 level. C2 is native, obviously, which we can never become. C2 is something which you study from your childhood. Like if you come here and then your children go to the school and then they learn German, then they will become kind of native. But other than that, it is very hard to get native level of knowledge. But C1 is minimum which will be required to get complete fluency and complete understanding, a level of vocabulary and grammatical knowledge, all kind of phrases, idioms. To get that kind of level, you will have to go to C1. But B1 is something, even if you want to do a blue collar job where you don't need to be much professional, where you have to do your just basic day-to-day job, even in that case you need to go for B1 level minimum. A1, A2 is kind of useless. You can do your own things, that's okay. You can go for shopping, you can go for walk, you can have minor interaction. But in any kind of professional communication, you will not be able to speak properly. And that's why B1 is very basic. May be helpful in some blue collar jobs, but not all kind of jobs. So till now what we have talked here is that we need minimum B1 level of German for blue collar jobs also, and B2 to C1 level of German if you want to go for a professional level expediency or proficiency. And if you are coming as a student, then obviously you get some time also to learn, and in the meanwhile many students go for blue collar jobs. In that case, A2 or B1 level is something which can help you. Like many students here do delivery jobs or warehouse jobs, so in that case it might work. So now it is not impossible to get a job without German. Like I have got job without German. My German knowledge is almost zero, I'm at A1 or A2 maximum. That's what I can say. So when I was searching for a job here in Germany, the first thing I understood is that you need German for some kind of jobs if you are going specifically for German jobs, or you leave those jobs if you are not that good in German. Then you leave that jobs, you set aside them, and you just focus on English speaking jobs. And it's not that you cannot find English speaking jobs, because there are many English speaking jobs also, specifically in IT sector. As we know that IT sector is not limited to any specific region, any specific country, and you might need to interact all around the world, all across the globe. So English becomes very important there. As a fun fact, or maybe a shocking fact, in my company few people lost job because they didn't know English. Their English was not good enough. So when they joined the company long time back, when it was not multinational, when their focus was only limited to German, at that time these guys joined and that was good enough. But now, since the company has gone global and uh, people need to be able to interact a minimum level of English for their understanding, to conduct their day-to-day business, to conduct their meetings, and to be able to make sense out of what is happening in the meetings or presentation, or to go for the presentation. English is a must, and that's why those guys have been fired who have not been able to catch up with English, or those who are not ready to learn English. In most of the companies, like my company also provides English and German, both kind of classes. So they offer, or they provide support to learn the languages. Whether it is, if somebody is German, they provide support to learn English. If somebody is English speaking, then they provide support to learn German also. So it is very important that you learn both the languages. German is always a must, and even I'm trying to learn German, and I want to make sure that by next year I reach to minimum B1 level, and next to next year I try to get to B2 or C1 level. So that is something even I'm trying, because if you have to plan here, or if you want to stay here for long term, German is a must. So I hope this video helps you and you have got some kind of understanding that what is the necessity of German and why it is necessary, because people here do not understand much of English, and that's why it is important. If it has helped, do hit the like button. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any queries, do let me know in the comment section. I can definitely help you, and I will share my email ID also. So if you want to come to Germany and you need some kind of help, you can definitely reach me out on my email also. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Have a nice day.